Get you some of that! What was it?
Why are you yelling at me?
It was.
The SplatterTribe show on No Budget Radio. That was Luie right there. And let me turn my music off. Back for another episode. Let's hope this one goes as planned. Oh wow, I don't hear you. Let me turn you up there, man. See, I had that ready. Go ahead. I don't hear you, Mike. Talk. Let me turn you up over here, man. Talk.
Hello?
Oh, I had you turned down over here. That's the problem. See, it's so professional. I'm telling you. You would think 12 weeks in on this that I would have something figured out, but I don't. We played some Luie to start the show, Resurrection. Mike, why do we play Luie?
Oh, man. I don't even want to talk about it.
Well, I mean, there's a reason we played Luie, though.
Yes.
Who just played this past weekend on the I don't have in front of me the actual name of what it was.
I don't either.
We'll do that for the show. Turn the mic right and hear you.
Oh.
Yeah, talk.
I said I don't know either.
I don't know why that
mic
mic
is phone.
Yeah. All right. Luie apparently is calling it. They're taking a break. They're taking a day. They're calling a break. They're doing a little bit of splitting right now. And
Which is common. It's common.
Which is common. Luie goes way back. Listen, Luie back to homegrowns, I think that Luie got together. We were putting shows on.
I think Dale said something about 7-8 years or something.
Yeah. And so who knows, man? Everybody's taking a break from everything right now, right? Because
don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice. So it's a good time to take a break. But in the spirit of Luie, we started out with Resurrection. And I did that because, like, last week I got a hold of Dale and I was like, dude, I'm going to play a Luie song. What would you want me to play? And he's like, well, play Resurrection. But I played the acoustic version, and I don't figure that's what he wanted me to play. So
Probably
I played
not.
the heavy version tonight.
He's not much of an acoustic guy.
I don't know, man. He's really good at acoustic.
He's really good, but
some of
still.
their acoustic stuff is some of my favorite Luie stuff. It's
Yes.
so weird, but I know that I know Mike and Dale's gonna be doing some things too, and everybody's gonna be all right.
Oh yeah,
Everybody's gonna be all right.
Everybody be all right.
All right, we are here in the SplatterTribe basement. And we are legal.
Yes.
This is not via satellite, but
No.
we are legal. Right? I think it's legal now. Maybe like 2 days from now. I don't know.
Look, who cares?
Well, this don't air. So we're legal.
Yes.
So does everybody want to introduce themselves?
All right.
Take it around the room. Who we got here?
I'm Leslie.
I'm Jennifer.
I'm Chloe.
That's Glow Parker, by the way.
Brandon Cox.
Brandon Cox is in the house. How'd he get here? Is he going to play some music tonight? Who else we got?
Tanya and Red.
Like, no. This is not via satellite. This is via in my basement.
Yes.
And it's completely, hey, we're going to have some fun tonight.
Yes, we
We
are.
got 2 hours.
Yes.
2 hours.
2 hours.
We're going to have some fun. And we got
some kick-ass music, too,
yeah,
man.
I mean, Brandon's here. And the cool thing about Brandon, I don't know if you know who Brandon Cox is or not, but the cool thing about him is I don't really have to do much when he plays.
Yeah.
All I got to do is basically make sure some mic is on somewhere in the room.
Not this mic, though.
Not
this mic.
Yeah,
this
no,
mic ain't getting on him.
That mic is never on,
No.
man. That mic is always off. But anything else in your world this week, Mike?
same
Anything?
old
I mean, you're
boring
missing a
bullshit.
finger.
Yeah, but I cut the tip of it off.
You cut the tip of your finger off.
Yeah, just about.
Man, what made you do that?
I was trying to get out of work.
Did it work?
No, I had to go back.
It didn't work that you got out of work?
Yeah, it didn't work.
Because you got hurt at work? Or
Yeah.
Man, that's some bullshit. All right. We got Brandon Cox. Maybe we should have Brandon talk.
Yes, sir.
What's up, brother?
What's going on with you?
Nothing. There it goes.
How's things been going?
Everything's good, man. I appreciate y'all having me in here tonight. Hang out with you a little while and play some tunes.
Yeah, I turned the mic down just a little. I mean, just face it down a little bit. You said you've been working on a lot of music.
Yeah, man.
I mean, what else has there been to do? Have you been taking advantage of this time and working on music?
That's it. Well, I was working before then, but yeah, I've been taking as much time as I can, and being stuck in the house, man, really helps out, and all this turmoil and commotion around you, things come out.
Like your songs, they're not like just about like having to wear masks and stuff like that.
No, nothing like
Okay,
that,
I
man.
just
No,
wanna
I'm
make
gonna
sure
keep writing outlaw tunes and doing that type of stuff. No,
So what's the situation? What are you doing? Are you doing recording? Are you doing what?
I am. Well, before all this kicked off for the sickness one, we were starting the second album. Outlaw Like Me is the name of it, and we're moving on pretty good. We're just kind of waiting for everything to break loose. The guy that records my music is a older cat, and I just don't want to bring no chance of making
Yeah,
him sick
no, I
or
get
nothing.
you.
You know
I
what I'm
get you.
saying?
I
So
get you.
I've just kind of hung back, started writing some more songs, as many as I can. So
Yeah. So
as they come.
I have a feeling you're going to play a song or two tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna jam for you if that's what you want.
And
if you
I
want
have
to
a
hear
feeling
it.
we're going to visit the man on top of the hill at some point.
I was definitely gonna do that for sure.
Maybe the next segment we'll visit the man on top of the hill. I don't know. I'm going to go through this segment and make sure the electric don't do any weird stuff,
That's
man.
right. Yeah.
Last week, all of a sudden, the electric started going in and out. Right? Am I right?
Yeah, you're not. Yeah.
Yeah, it was weird, man. And then the whole show got jacked up
No shit.
after that. Yeah, it was some weird stuff, man. But by the way, you can't say shit.
Oh, you can't say.
No, don't do that.
Okay, I understand that.
He's always the only time he's ever been on is in the other place.
Yeah, man. So I always had to be more wholesome, I guess. You'd
Yeah,
say.
you was very wholesome when you came on Locals Only.
Yeah,
by the way.
they won't let me do my rough tunes, but they took good care of us up there at Bourbon Barrel, you know.
No, I know. I was talking about when you go in Locals Only.
All locals
That was
only.
when you go
The
down
radio
to the radio
station.
station.
I love that. That was one of the best experiences I've ever had, man. Like I had a good time.
It
doing
was
that.
good.
It was fun. It was in a small room,
And you had to watch
I'm a
your
big
P's
guy,
and Q's.
man.
You had
But
to watch your P's and Q's and
Yeah.
stuff. It's FCC, man. You can't do nothing about it.
Lou
You know what I'm
wouldn't
saying?
let me cuss or say nothing like that, so I had to keep it all smooth.
You did, man. You did it very well.
Yeah,
I didn't have to go back and edit.
I think I snuck a Hank the Third reference in there. It's about the only thing rough I ever did
Well,
have to
no,
say.
no,
You know what I mean?
I love
That's
Hank
about
the
as rough
Third.
as I got to
That's-
get. You know. So.
Do you want to play a song now?
I don't care to play a song, man. What do
We
you want
can
to hear?
Totally try it, man. We're just why not?
I got
try
a brand new one.
it? You got to move that mic away from his mouth, Mike.
Yeah, man. We'll do about like yeah. There you go.
Wait, hold on. No. Move that one. I'll scoot this one. Okay. I know what to do with this one. It's professional, people.
Well, you about threw it into his guitar a while ago.
See, I don't remember that happening.
And literally, he never even batted an eye when
No,
he
he
did
didn't.
it.
With my cat-like reflex, I caught it.
I don't remember it at all. But hold on.
Oh, you're fine.
Hold on. Let me get talking to that mic.
Hello?
Talk more.
Luietribe.
Dig it.
All right, you ready to do it?
Yeah, man. I think we're ready to go. Let me tell you what it's about. Isn't that good stuff? You know?
Yes, but I ain't got a mic, so you got to.
All right, man. It's all good. My little brother, man, is going through some things with work and this, that, and he's hurt himself, and he's a young man. And got off on some depression type stuff and things of that sort. Not to tell you business, but I wrote this song here, man. It means a lot to me. It's not sad. It's not nothing like that. But it's called "Devil Comes Calling."
We can drink a beer to it, though, right?
You can, yeah, man. Please do. I'm sure. You know what I'm saying?
Sound better.
All right, brother. You ready?
Yep, we're ready.
Devil comes calling, trying to influence me, trying to take my mind, my sanity. I won't let him get a hold of me. He can send these wild women all the whiskey too. He can give me $1 million, hell, I give it all to you. When the devil comes calling, trying to influence me, I won't let him get me, let him get a hold of me. When the devil comes calling, trying to influence me, sends these wild women and the whiskey to drown me. I won't let him get a hold of me. He can send these wild women all the whiskey too. He could give me $1 million, hell, I give it all to you. When the devil comes calling, trying to influence me, I won't let him get a hold of me. When the devil comes calling, trying to influence me, trying to take my mind, my sanity, I won't let him get a hold of me.
Yeah, it's D-Man, 2020, it's been a while, but I'm back. It's hard to get yourself noticed living in a world full of talent. Idolizations of great importance, sets an influential balance. Rappers with heart, tribe with dedication, taking years of meditation, but it's still just a challenge. I gotta keep trying, motivation is a key. I feel the only achievement I am seeing in my dreams. Even at that, I'm blind from reality. In my dreams, I was told to move on to poetry. What's the difference in between rap without a beat? A rapper I couldn't be, even if it's lyrically enhanced as you need a second glance to find a definition in a dictionary. So amazingly scary, gets you frustrated and annoyed. Describe these words to a point like a game of Pictionary. I don't mean to be mean, but I can guarantee I'm just trying to succeed to be the man that I can be.
Change comes, change it goes, still change can come so
taking a stand, make it an action. Take this life of madness and feed it to your passion.
Make this world your own, stand up and take control.
Gotta want it, work for it, put in more, give it more, keep going. Have this passion for rapping that I have in my dreams. Every vision, all the wisdom into a rhyme scheme. As foolish as it seems, I felt the force that it could be. I had to fight for and move right toward it for me. Never felt more alive than making a beat. Create a vibe from my mind and translate it to a T. Putting time, going strong to say the least. It'd be alive every song, I didn't try to be a beast. Trouble seeing double meanings, couple hundred to read. How fast time is flying, should've grounded my feet. Change is coming around and I'm so happy to see. What a time to be awake if you've been sleeping on me. I put in heart and started writing cause I had a sport to beat. The heat intensifying, burned a hole through the sheet. Pages turned to notebooks and days into weeks. Dreams never come easy, it was something to reach.
Change comes, change it goes, still change can come so
taking a stand, make it an action. Take this life of madness and feed it to your passion.
make this world your own, stand up and take control.
Gotta want it, work for it, put in more, give it more, keep going. Gotta want it, work for it, stand up and take control. Gotta want it, work for it, stand up and take control. You gotta want it, work for it, stand up and take control. You gotta want it, work for it, stand up and take control.
Change comes, change it goes, still change can come so
Taking a stand, make it an action. Take this life of madness and feed it to your passion.
make this world your own, stand up and take control.
Gotta want it, work for it, put in more, give it more, keep going.
Been quiet for so long, didn't know that it would make so much space. I should have shared my words. You might already know me. No, you just think you do, and I'm sure it's all my fault. Open your eyes so you can see. You are so filled with doubt. Just need you to believe. Listen to me just this once. Oh, please. It's not today, would you hear me now? What's it gonna take for you to hear stays closed. There's always another way. Don't stay on the same road. You've walked past 1,000 mirrors and you've never seen yourself. And I know you don't believe me, but please look in and of itself. Oh, it's not too late, but you hear me now. What's it gonna take for you to hear me now? How long will I wait for you to hear me now? I guess it's never too late to hear me now. One of the biggest insults to somebody whose time's been cut short is for you to waste yours. One of the biggest insults to somebody whose time's been cut short is for you to waste yours. It's not too late, but you hear me now. What's it gonna take for you to hear me now? How long will I wait for you to hear me now? I guess it's never too late to hear me now. Just this once, please hear me now. And if I scream it out loud, will you hear me now? Will it really be worth it if you hear me now? Don't let it be too late when you hear me now.
The SplatterTribe Show on No Budget Radio. That was, we just did. Let me turn it up because I turned it down when he was singing earlier, so I got to turn it up so people can hear me. Brandon has a very massive voice.
It's awesome. Dude, by the way, that song kicked ass, bro. That song kicked ass.
Well, I just played That's What She Said. I played Just Listen. Before that, I played D-Man and his song Change.
Yeah.
Austin Talbert was involved in that, and that was supposed to be played last week until like the Power did what it did.
Dookie and Axe. It's not the Power.
I don't. They got no.
It was
power.
Dookie and Axe.
Dookie and Axe got no power
No, in anything.
in anything.
No,
They're like,
the challenge still remains.
there's no challenge. Dookie and Axe.
I think they're scared.
Dookie and Axe couldn't. I bet I could cook better than Dookie and Axe.
I don't know, man.
Anyway, no, I was just playing, but inside joke. But
It was.
we started out there like when we went into music with a new one from Mr. Brandon Cox right here tonight in the SplatterTribe basement.
Yeah.
It's time for him to tell us what he played because I don't know if I had the audio right when he was telling us.
I played a song called Devil Comes A-Calling, man. A song I wrote for my little brother going through hard times, man. You know?
And that is a brand new song, right? That's a brand new Brandon Cox
Yeah, it's
song?
brand new. I put it on Facebook, I think, Sunday, and that's the first time it's ever been heard, other than the old lady, you know. She hears
How many
it.
times have you heard it? Do I? A lot?
Yeah.
So let's talk about like when Brandon Cox decides to write a song. How does that happen? Do you write it lyrics down? Do you just come up with guitar? Do you already have the lyrics and then just, hey, I'm going to throw some chords in on this. I'm going to play guitar on it. How do you do it?
Well, I'm not a real strong guitar player, man. Like, I'm a chord guy. Like,
Chord? That is exactly what I am.
I
so
do
you're not
some
insulted.
lead. I'm learning as we go. You know what I'm saying? I've been playing guitar for a long time, but like just chord stuff like that. But
Can I ask something? You
No.
said not a guitar guy, but a chord guy. Explain that.
There you go.
well, a guitar guy to me would be a guy that could he could play chords and finger pick and also turn around and play lead.
Yeah, like a lead guy.
Play lead and rhythm at the same time.
I'm a rhythm guy.
Like Jimi Hendrix was a guitar guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he could play lead rhythm at the same time, man. Like he was heavy, you know. So, and then a guy that plays chords is just a cat that strums chords, you know. Pretty much.
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out which mic is mine. There we go. All right. Anyway, so
when it comes, I guess, to writing a song, man, most of the time I'll go around and I watch a lot of movies. I'm a big movie buff and old music buff. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been listening to a lot of Blaze Foley and some Pokey LaForge, man. You know, things like that. And I usually, if somebody will say something or I'll be out or something will hurt my heart or bother me in some kind of way. Gotcha. And I don't know, it just goes from there, and then I just sit down and get locked in. And then sometimes, man, I'll go half a song and then
so it's like what? And then when something happens, you're like, you come up with a line in your head?
Yeah, most of the time, something will come off and make me come up with something like that. And then the rest just kind of falls in. But I don't push nothing. Like pushing yourself when you're writing lyrics is a bad thing. Yeah, it should be more comfortable and laid back. Like it should flow instead of being, pushed or whatever. So I do it like that, man. And sometimes.
So do you finish a song in a setting?
That sometimes I don't, and because I don't push. Like I said, I'll get a verse or a chorus in. Writing a chorus for me is easy. Like that doesn't bother me. But everybody tells me that writing verses should be easier than finding a chorus. Well, I mean, the verses for me, putting the words together, make them where they, make sense to everybody and things like that.
It's always the verses after the chorus that gets me.
Yeah,
like I can do the verses up to the chorus, and then you got to get that same feel in that next part.
You got to come over the hill. That's right.
So, what? Man on top of the hill.
Yeah,
I heard a challenge. Wait a minute, where's it at?
It's right here, man.
There's some man on top of the hill here tonight.
Be a good time for a cheers.
It's a good time for everybody at home. We're going to do a little early tonight. This is only half hour in, so we're going to do a little early tonight. It is cheers time. And Mr. Brandon here has brought in a mason jar full of water.
Spring water. Purified spring water. Put hair on your chest, water.
And that's the truth. It's going to, I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I might cut right to a song. I'm going to have one ready by the time it gets to me. But it is that time that we do a cheers. Is there anybody else I'm supposed to play? I'm going to play whatever I want then. And what happens is anybody at home right now, I don't care what you got. I don't care if it's I don't care if it's water. I don't care orange juice,
spring water,
milk. I don't care. Tang. Whatever you have, I don't care. What you got to do is go get it. Go get it right now. Because we're going to do a cheers. We're going to do a cheers that we're not going to play what I thought I was going to play. But we do this, we're doing it early, so let's hope that we make it 2 hours. Okay? I'm going to go with let's hope. So what we've got, is it time? Has everybody got it? Everybody at home got it, right? I'm talking to everybody at home. Do y'all have it? I know what we'll play after this.
I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
It's time for everybody to do a cheers with me. And I'm going to tell you, every time, it's going to be cheers, my friends, till this bullshit ends.
Yes.
And it's time, raise them up. We're going to pass around some water, too.
Yeah.
But cheers. We got, you got to do a cherry? We got cherry, we got water-ish. We got alcohols, we got water-ish, too. And let's do it. Cheers, my friends. Cheers. This bullshit in. Raise it out.
Woo!
Yeah.
SplatterTribe show.
All right. Pass that son of a bitch around. All right. Let me have it. You
let me have it. He's a little thirsty.
All right. Damn it. I'm going to do it.
Oh, Jack Nicholson. Every time you take a drink,
All right. This ain't water, man. You're lying.
Hey, let me tell you something.
I would just plug your nose and sip it.
That's damn near hand sanitizer. I ain't gonna lie.
He said it's damn near hand sanitizer. And wow.
If you got it,
being that everybody's using a lot of hand sanitizer nowadays,
it may be
I can
a cure.
vouch for it that it does kind of smell like hand sanitizer.
It might be the cure, man.
I'm going to get purified right now.
We're corona free.
It even got on my mustache. I was like, "Oh God!"
You're gonna
save it for later, man.
You're gonna taste that forever and ever and ever.
That wasn't water,
man. I I wish we had like cameras in here, man. We should be like Howard Stern shit, dude.
Howard Stern's got a lot of money,
First
man.
shot was like,
Oh, I got
the
to.
second one wasn't as bad.
All right, I'm okay now. Yeah, I feel it. All right, we're gonna play some music. We're not gonna play yours yet because I gotta. Yeah, thanks, Brandon. So, everybody, cheers. We're gonna play some Paxton. This Far Down.
Just don't know about all this bullshit I've been through. I've been banging my head off against this wall, trying to find a way to get through all of this loneliness, hurt and pain. It just don't seem to go away, 'cause life's the best one to this far down, and nobody remembers your name. Want you this far down, nobody remembers your name. Want you this far down. Honest isn't good when you're broken and you're about, but no one even knows you're there. I can see the light at the end of it all. To be honest, I could really care less about what anyone thinks of me, 'cause all I wanna be is happy and free. But life's the best one to this far down, and nobody remembers your name. Want you this far down, nobody remembers your name. Want you this far down, and all these memories just won't seem to go away. Or from another lifetime, from another place. The newfound emptiness I'm feeling isn't fine. I'm just fucking with me, or is it all just in my mind? So don't tell me how to feel, 'cause you just don't know. Got all this bullshit I've been through, I've been banging my head up against this wall, trying to find a way to get through all of this loneliness that I'm dying. It just won't seem to go away, 'cause life's a bitch one to this far down, and nobody remembers your name. Want you this far down, nobody remembers your name. Want you this far down, nobody remembers your name. Want you this far down, want you this far down.
All right. I was going to play another song, but some reason I played my intro music. Thanks, Brandon.
Hey, it's that Man on Top of the Hill.
Yes, that was some Paxton, brand new Paxton. It's live recorded that he sent to me. The song is called "This Far Down," and we're gonna go into some Brandon Cox music, is what we're gonna do, because
Are we?
I think that we did Man on Top of the Hill. I mean, here's what I did. I said something about Man on Top of the Hill. We was going to take a cheers.
Yeah.
And then I went to a song that was not Man on Top of the Hill.
No, you didn't.
And then I was going to go into another song, and I didn't go into it, so I'm going to go into Man on Top of the Hill. So two wrongs do make a right.
And it
you
is
know what I'm saying?
And it is a live version.
And it's a live version. So we're going to do, because we all Man on Top of the Hill, he'll explain. Because I don't know if everybody's like heard every, I don't know if I've asked him this before, but I don't know if everybody knows that. So what we're going to do is he's going to explain what Man on Top of the Hill is. Keep that mic about right here.
Well, he's going to talk.
Okay. All right. Yeah. What is Man on Top of the Hill, Brandon?
So like,
don't get shy now.
I'm trying to hang on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a big Popcorn Sutton fan. Like, I don't know. He's a real American. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the government forced him to do some shit he shouldn't have had to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was watching his movie one night. I think it was the last damn run of liquor I'll ever make, man. You know, and he was just pretty much teaching you how to.
He did.
You know,
and
I thought, man, I like to have a man on top of the hill. You know, man, I could go see, you know, this, that, and this to go get, shine or whatever, you know. And
I guess you never found that dude.
And now I did find him eventually. I do know a man on top. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. But I don't know. I was been strumming on that E there, the E7, man. And I always liked it because Hank Williams used it. You know what I mean? I thought, I like to write a song in that style. You know?
I feel you.
And then I was watching his show, dude, and it just come about. I was strumming the guitar.
Well, here's what we're going to do. Is we're going to adjust the mics for just a second, and you're going to play that live in the SplatterTribe basement on the SplatterTribe show on No Budget Radio, episode number 12.
My 8th.
You got an 8th? What?
An 8th.
Yeah, hold on. Shh. Yeah, the mic on.
That's so what we're going to do is we're going to adjust the mic. So give me a second.
So maybe
here,
right here.
And whatever, dude.
You tell me when.
You just do it.
That man on top the hill, Lord, got a whiskey still. Get my jug filled by the man on top the hill. You can keep your aging pills. Ain't no room up on the hill. Bruised white liquor from an old copper stick. I'm gonna tell you once, stay off the hill, it'll get you killed. Well, that man on top the hill, Lord, got a whiskey still. That revenue man made his way on top the hill. That revenue man, Lord, he ain't been seen still. I done told you once, stay off the hill, it'll get you killed. That man on top the hill, Lord, got a whiskey still. The man on top the hill, Lord, he's got a jug of thrill. Man on top the hill can fix the way he feels. That man on top the hill got a whiskey still.
All right. And he's still got whiskey. I'm just saying. All right. Yeah. Move the mic over to him for a second. What's going on, man? I think that you played that. The first time I heard that was when you first came on the show on the old radio.
Yeah, I've been playing that song since I was with Death Row Dixie.
Yeah. That's
it was just a song that we had to fill some space in on our set list because we covered stuff, you know.
I got you.
We did Wailing. We done all that stuff. You know what I mean? It was like, we need some spots here, man. And I was like, well, I wrote a couple songs, you know. What do you think? And I played them. And it was like, We'll do some of that. We had that slide guitar, you know.
Yeah,
smooth. But
anyway, dude, you sound fucking awesome with it by yourself, man.
I appreciate it.
Sounds awesome, dude. I love that song. I totally dig that song. Like I listen to a lot, like there are a lot of local music's what I've dealt with for a few years. So I listen. There's song. I mean, I know like Man on Top of the Hill more than I know like I don't even know.
Dig it, man.
I mean,
hell yeah, man.
I know that song. It's
that,
like a legit like top song, like top 40 song in my life. As far as like dealing with this stuff, dude.
It was hard for me not to like sing along.
Yeah,
I wanted to.
I know he left the room. He did. He left the room.
Like when I wrote that first record,
he's not full of it either. He'll do it.
I appreciate that. I really do. I know Mike's been down with me for a while. You know, he's a road dog, man. He hangs with me when I come play and shit. But on that first record, I wrote songs that were simple and I thought people would sing with, like just like you said, they would sing with, or it was catchy. When I got kids, you know, like 15 and 18 now, you know, and when they go around singing these songs, and today they don't listen to music like what I play, you know what I mean? So my kids, when they go through the house, you know, playing or singing my songs and stuff, I've hit it, you know, because these young cats are catching it, you know what I'm saying? Those young cats are catching it, so I thought.
Well, I mean, in all honesty, he's so loud you have no choice.
I dig it, man. Hey, man, I tell you, if they're quieting down traffic, I'll get quieter. You hear me?
That's awesome, man. I'm telling you, and I'll say it every time. It's like, man, like when he's played out live and anything I've done, it's almost an orchestra mic. An orchestra mic is where you put a mic. And the whole orchestra is playing.
Just everybody around you kind of just.
It's like not on anybody. Like that's what I got to do with him, is an orchestra mic, and it's fun because his vocals. I got to mic his guitar more than his vocals for one, but an orchestra mic I've realized works perfect.
Right, and everybody asks me why I do it, you know, and it's because. I play on the street a lot. I buzz. I'd rather go out and play for people walking down the street.
It's not just that
because you know people stop.
I played on the street too, and I'm like,
and you got to get over
do y'all hear me? I'm trying to hear myself.
Yeah, get over the traffic. You know, log trucks and semis and things of that sort. You know, you got to sing a buzz.
I got you. Yeah, you got to talk.
I try to get out there. You know what I mean?
No, I got you.
I want you to hear me.
I got you.
I got a question for you, man. I mean, we all know by listening to you, like Waylon and Johnny Cash and all them was a big influence to you. So. Maybe who like that? Not everybody out here has heard of influenced you. Like
he named a couple earlier, or at least one earlier that I was pretending like I knew what he was talking
Blaze
about.
Foley, man. I haven't known of him for a while, but like as soon as I found him, like I fell in love with his simple type of songwriting. Like it's folksy, but it's like. It's a story about him, like you know what I mean. Like he I don't know. It's hard to explain. But anyway, I listen to Blaze Foley a lot.
Yeah.
Pokey LaForge, man, is a cat out of Chicago that plays like 1940s music from like World War II.
But
like it's really good. No, he's a young cat. Like he's younger than I am. You know, I think he's like in his 20s.
Okay, yeah.
Pokey LaForge, that's his. And Blaze Foley's dead. Yeah, he's dead. That was from back in the day. You know, that's some older music. But Townes Van Zandt, man.
Townes Van Zandt.
Oh man, my mom listened to, and that's what we listen to. You know, I listen to Al Green, you know, the Temptations. I listen to AC/DC, like not like I'm in Bon Scott AC/DC. You know what I mean? Like good. Skinner, Zeppelin. I'm a big Zeppelin fan, man. I'm trying to think. I listen to all kinds of Who. I mean, we liked all that stuff.
Who?
I have a record. The
Who do you listen to?
Yeah, the Who. Yeah.
No, Who though?
Who's that? You know what I'm saying? But so like I keep a record player, but Hank Williams is probably my number one. Like I can do anything with Hank Williams. You know, I can put a Hank record on, man, and just sit and let, and everybody will call it squalling, and to me it's
I love
it's
Hank Williams, man.
It's the best ever.
totally
Johnny Paycheck,
love
man,
him.
I like his record. I got some.
I like
of his
Johnny
records,
Paycheck
you
too.
know. Paul Cawthon's good. He's a new cat out of Texas. You know?
I don't know. I can't hear you. Mike took the mic.
Well, I was going to ask a question.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead, bro.
So, is there anybody like today that you would put in that category, like a Jamie Johnson or a Tyler Childress or?
Okay, we're gonna get serious now. We're gonna talk serious, right? Okay, so to me, as Tyler Childress has went on to be mainstream, I don't like him as much as back whenever they just give him his guitar and he played Hard Times or Nose on the Grindstone or things like that. You know that, but he's from Kentucky, so it meant more to me, I guess, than a lot of people. But music today, man. I got a song that even says it ain't worth shit. To be honest with you. Honest to God. I mean, I hate to be like that, but to me, it's just not. I love Charlie Pride.
What's the name of it?
What's that? I Need a Song. Oh no, it's an old song. It's on my first record.
God, aren't you a fan?
I know, man. I just was waiting for the music today.
I got a brand new one.
I guess the name of it.
I got a brand new one called Whatever Happened. And it's about the Grand Ole Opry and stuff, man. I could play it, maybe play it for you tonight. I don't know if I can screech through that one, man. That's
Grand Ole Opry ain't so grand anymore.
Whatever happened to it? You know what I'm saying?
That's some
shit like that. Yeah.
They
took all the good music.
Yeah, I mean, but it's still cool, man. Have you been to the Ryman? The Ryman is freaking awesome.
The original,
the real Ryman, the Ryman Auditorium. Yeah,
yeah, man. It's
I would love to play
Tootsie's
there.
is right there beside it, man.
Dude,
is
that's
awesome
back.
Ahead,
listen, that little there's the Ryman, and in front of it is Tootsie's and all these. That's where every country artist ever walked that little alley. And they all played on. Johnny Cash stomped the damn lights out right there.
I see it, man.
And there's nothing cooler to. I just totally freaked out.
Yeah, I hear that. I understand that.
There's nothing cooler to me.
I mean,
than
Hank Williams stood there.
There's nothing like that alley, dude. That alley is just, I'm telling you, that alley behind Tootsie's.
It's it.
And Legends.
If you ever seen Coal Miner's Daughter?
Yes, that's where
it's all in that noise. You know what I'm saying? Look, Luie's excited as fuck, man. Look, the Ryman
awesome,
gets
man.
people
That's where
look, see what the Grand Ole Opry does to people. You see what I'm saying? Now what happened to it?
I never get to talk about that.
Have him tell you the story about when he saw Kid Rock at Tootsie's.
You saw Kid Rock at Tootsie's, man?
Well, no, what happened was went to see GNR at the stadium.
I bet that's going to be nasty, too.
The reunion tour.
Yeah.
And they had Chris Stapleton open.
Oh, man, I seen Chris when he first came to Kentucky. He was good, man.
But it was all about going to see GNR, the reunion. I'm a GNR fan. I know people hate him, Mike.
No.
But I was a GNR fan. It was cool as hell. And I remember us walking across, because you got to walk across the river. The river. If you don't, you got to walk. And then looking over, and then there was Chris Stapleton playing. And then walking up there, and everybody was into Chris Stapleton.
Right.
And then GNR was awesome.
Yeah.
And it was a full day thing. So then you roll into Tootsie's.
Yeah, man, dig it.
Late and
in the back door.
Stuff happens, and then you're walking down. You realize that oh shit, Kid Rock's up here playing.
Fuck yeah, man.
We were all messed up. I mean, just not messed up. We were just drunk.
Yeah.
Nobody believed. You hear Picture all the time. So you're that he sounds a lot like Kid Rock.
That's right.
That's what I thought out on the roof. Kid Rock. I was he does. He sounds a lot. And then as walking down the bathroom, it's what the hell? That is Kid Rock.
I still have.
So he was there because he had went to the GNR show.
Right.
And then here's the thing. I was trying to do some stealth stuff because I know that little vicinity. So I was I'm going to catch him at some point just to get, whatever.
Yeah.
And I didn't. So I think there's some backstage, underground.
Oh, man, ain't no telling.
I think there's an underground tunnel in Nashville that leads to the Hilton or whatever that hotel is.
So they can get the hell out
of there? I believe there is. Yeah. I believe there is. It's weird. Anyway.
I got a lot of memories tied up with Guns N' Roses, man. I know that there's some different feelings on them, but I just got a lot of childhood memories with Guns. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm 87 baby. I was born in the 80s.
Here's the thing. Everybody talks crap about GNR for not playing on time.
Yeah, but I mean,
I'm telling you, I went to see him at the Young Center.
I play whatever the fuck I get ready, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
and that's true too. But I went to see him at the Young Center, and you're not like that. You'll play as soon as.
But sometimes things don't work out the way.
I know, but you're still. If anybody's Brandon, it's time, you're gonna play.
I'm gonna try.
So I get that too. But I'm telling you, at the Young Center, it said 7:30 is when the show started. It was a Guns N' Roses show. Yeah. So the assumption was that they would have an opening act. So you're going there, and they didn't even announced it, so whatever. At 7:30, this pyro went off as I was getting in the door. And, of course, everybody ducked because it's the way we live now. You don't know what's going on when this boom goes off.
That's true.
But GNR started at 7:30 on the dot.
No shit.
It played for 3.5 hours. It was insane.
They didn't at Louder in Life.
That's what I heard.
It was way louder.
Fuck Axl Rose.
I'm telling you, they did at there. Holy shit! I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I believe.
Here's what we're gonna do.
Slash is a badass, but
Slash is
screw Axl Rose, man.
Slash is awesome.
I hope you don't hear this.
And Axl Rose would jump out and knock your camera out of your face, man.
You will. You want to take a picture of a memory.
I spend a lot of time in the backyard, and I'm the center of attention at summer barbecues. In 96, I made some of the tastiest s'mores. And in 09, it was me, your backyard fire pit, that accidentally started a wildfire when a summer breeze carried one of my embers into some dry brush.
Spark a change, not a wildfire. Visit SmokeyBear.com, brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Hope you enjoyed your meal. And I just want to say, he's lucky to have a brother like you.
Lucky? Caring for my brother is far from easy. But he's a part of me, like my arms and legs, so I'll be his. No time for tired. Nothing can disable this love. He needs me, but I'm the lucky one, even though I need help now and then.
If you're caring for a loved one, visit aarp.org/caregiving for care guides and community support for your strength. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
What if I told you that a tornado was going to happen tomorrow, right where you live? That it would touch down at exactly 3:17 p.m. and I told you the exact path it would take. You would of course prepare. You would talk with your loved ones and you'd make a plan today. It's true, I can't tell you a tornado will strike tomorrow, but shouldn't you have a plan anyway? Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait, communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
This is Mario Andretti. You know me as a race car driver, but I'm also a Meals on Wheels volunteer. I've raced against the sport's biggest personalities, but I've never met more vibrant, amazing people than the seniors served by Meals on Wheels. You can make a difference by dropping off a hot meal and saying a quick hello. So, America, let's do lunch. Volunteer your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
People been saying to your friend, get a different face, and posting on their feed, they're super ugly. The things they say to them online are cruel and they're not true. So tell your friend, I'll stand up for you. Don't worry, I know what to do.
Know someone being bullied online? You can be a witness and make a difference by letting the world know it isn't cool and by letting your friend know you care. Learn more at eyewitnessbullying.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. And they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Allison is perfect. I mean, she'd never tell you that. She's humble and perfect. She likes everyone. She even likes her untidy roommate's weird guinea pig. Allison, wait, are you texting and driving? Allison, no. That's the exact opposite of what I was just saying about you. Why, Allison? Why? Texting and driving makes good people look bad. Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
We are live outside the home of Joe and Rosie Goddard, where a pretty big tickle fight broke out just minutes ago. Sources say their father instigated the laughter. Let's go inside for a comment. Apparently, they have no comment. Dads, let this be a reminder that it only takes a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Welcome back. The SplatterTribe show on No Budget Radio.
Yes.
We were having a serious discussion.
Oh, real serious.
That's why I was a little delayed.
Well, we were talking about No Budget Radio, so it's cool.
It's yeah, they're cool, but the guy that runs it, man.
Dookie?
Oh, God.
What about his sidekick, his Robin?
Oh,
his Robin.
Oh, Axe
Robin to the Batman.
Axe is more like, it's not Robin, he's more...
D. Snyder?
He's more, I don't know, I have to think about what it is. I'd have to think about it, but nonetheless, they both completely suck. So it doesn't matter
at anything.
Like anything, like they.
I mean, we could probably cook better than they can.
I could cook better than they can. I can tell you that right now.
I bet you're right.
I bet you. I guarantee you, I can cook better than they can. I can definitely do that.
Yes.
And anyway, how's everybody doing? How are you doing, Leslie?
I'm doing really good.
All right.
Who?
He said he liked the Who, man.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know what we played before that commercial break. I think we were just talking
what's new,
and then I was going to play something, and it ended. So we came back. So I'm really perplexed right now. I'll tell you what, Brandon. Ask Mike a question.
Ooh, that's a twist.
Yeah, do that.
Hold on now.
You got to ask him a question, man.
Hold on.
You got to come up with something,
He does
man.
that. He's bad about
for that.
He's bad about putting you on the spot.
You got to do that, dude. Everybody's listening right now, and you're spoiling it.
Okay, yeah, I got a serious question. She was right, man. So like, what? And it's kind of a selfish question, I guess you call it. But man, you're a good fan of mine, and you listen to all my shit, man. Like as soon as I put shit on there, I know Mike Siegel gonna tell me it's good. You know what I mean? Or I'm sure he'll tell me if it's not good. You know. But what about my music, man? Makes you feel like? What do you like about my music? You know what I'm saying,
dude? I like because it takes me back, dude. To the outlaw country, man. That's what I grew up with Waylon, Willie, and all. It takes me back, but then you got them kick-ass lyrics too, dude. It like, I know it's coming from your heart.
Yeah, man.
You're not a fake. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's what it does, dude. And it's really hard not to sing along with you when you're singing live.
Hey, that feels good. Look, we done got in our feel goods in here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The problem was I was paying attention. Give me a second. Let's play. Okay, no, that was legit. I mean, I would have asked that question if I had a chance, but
what? I mean, that's a good question.
That's a good question. That was really good.
I mean,
that's a new segment that was really good.
I only hear what the old lady tells me. You know what I'm saying is good. Like she'll tell me yeah, nay, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying. But like to hear somebody else outside of home tell you why they like. So,
all right.
What's your favorite song?
Hey man, hold on. What is it? Hold on. Flip it around. We'll get all the questions going.
Man, let's do that.
That gives me total time.
For the old lady.
Man, that's my old lady.
Old lady. Yes.
Old lady.
What is her favorite song?
My favorite song is the one on his first record called "I Need a Song."
Oh yeah.
Can you tell us about that song?
What was the song he was wanting to put on his first record when he needed a song?
Well, I Need a Song just kind of come up.
What?
The main one on his first record was Backwoods and Bourbon.
Yeah.
We were sitting around the house one day, and he was trying to force the songwriting like he said he doesn't like to do, and he come up with
Oh man, you just got
song.
busted out,
Well,
dude.
like,
You just sat here and told me you don't force the songs, and she's like,
no,
man.
But here's the deal, though. Like,
Learn from that.
you know, I needed a song at the time, like, because I was trying to finish out the record or whatever.
Yeah.
And I kept sitting around going, man, I need a song. And then all of a sudden there it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but then I took
got
and changed it around like that, you know. So.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. That's cool.
But she had referenced Backwoods and Bourbon. I wrote that in the shower. I called her to the shower because I was like, baby, what do you think about this? Listen to what I'm talking about. Listen to me what I'm saying.
What did you do? Did you just start like singing it in the shower?
Yeah, I just started singing. She was like, what do you think?
That one was wrote in the shower. But Searching was wrote on the toilet.
Yeah, man.
What was you searching for? What?
Searching off my first record.
See,
you know, searching for a train, man.
I totally interpreted that song totally different.
So like,
you just like. That's why you never want to hear what the song's about.
So Searching was the very first song I think I ever wrote, was Searching. It's on the first record. And I just really started messing with the guitar again because I'd give off of it for a while.
Yeah,
and I used to sit on the shitter, man, and play the guitar. I'm embarrassed about it, but it's a fucking truth, you know? It's a fucking truth, you know?
Yeah,
so I was doing my business, man, and I just kept hitting the same note, jump. And I thought, oh man, that's a good one. And I thought, Searching. I don't know. I'm a big train fanatic. Like I love trains.
What gave you that inspiration about the chunk?
Well, see, that goes back.
It wasn't coming out in chunks, was it?
No, man, no. Like it hey, I appreciate you, Mike. Yeah, I appreciate you. But no, like I told you, like I said, I'm not a real good guitar player. You know what I mean? Like playing the guitar was I just get by. You know what I mean? As far as that, but I love to write songs.
Yeah.
And that's an E, man. Just to keep. And it was easy enough, and I thought, you know, and I love trains, and I've been working on it for a couple of days, but it finally come together, and I don't, like I said, but I sit on the toilet, read books and shit like that. Like I'm experienced. Like I fucking hang around. You hear me? Like
we give you nothing but breaking news right here.
I don't telephone like everybody. You know.
SplatterTribe show on No Budget Radio.
He sings when he's cooking. He sings like.
Oh, he cooks. He cooks.
I know, man. I take care of my old lady. My old lady. It's OLE. It's not old lady. So no offense to no women out there. Like that's my old lady, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my old lady, man. You know? She's been with me for a while.
Doesn't mean anything if you can't
cooks.
cook.
He
doesn't
cooks.
mean anything if you can't.
Hey, I cook. I wash clothes, man. My house is spot. I take care of
wash
all
clothes.
that noise, man.
And I microwave and I.
But look, when you're a musician, man, you know you don't have a real job. Like you don't have. Like when you write music and try to play to live, you know what I mean? Like so, you gotta benefit somehow. You know, you gotta bring in something. You gotta do something. So my old lady, man, I take care of my old lady.
And he does his music.
Yeah, so that's how we live. We live like well, kind of like Blaze Foley and them.
In
we
Wonderland.
don't live in a tree house.
A tree house.
We live like
do y'all have a
hippies,
tree
man,
house?
You know? No, man. But I wish I did.
You should build a tree house.
I'm telling you.
But like she's been with me from the start, and man, if it hadn't been for her, like I used to sit around and play the guitar and sing songs, but I always nobody ever told me, hey man, you sound good, do it, you know. And then me and the old lady got together, and that was it, you know. Like, she just kept telling me keep doing it, and then she got me in a band. And then she got me out in front of people, and then my heart.
This is all your fault, right?
She did all this, like she's my number one. She's my lady, man. Like she's good to me. You know what I mean? She does good by me.
That's really cool. That's cool.
If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have. I mean, I wrote a song about her, and it's on the first record.
Is it 125?
No, man. Look, she's gonna whip your ass, Mike. You better tighten up. Hey, look, no, man. But on the first record, I
125 is about a hooker.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it is, man. But
you don't know what that meant.
On the first record, Backwoods and Bourbon, on the first record, man, I wrote a song called "Leave Her Alone." Yeah, and that's my old lady. You know what I'm saying? Like that's her. You know, that's my. You know, it's my. Leave her alone. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
You gotta have a good old lady, man. It's hard to find these days. You feel me? You know what I mean? Especially one that'll push you.
God damn it.
Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who would help to poison and destroy my brother. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon you.
It's a setup to them we're dead. But we don't get upset. We praise the Lord inside. It's a shake up when we break up. Their hearts have come Not against you, just not for this everyday same old same. Please don't go away. You've been here, and I've got so much to say. If I could only change your mind, the days we spend will not be a waste of time. Take me back now. Take it back now. Angel, where are your wings? Can you fly and be set free? Did you lose them when you left your place in heaven for me? I feel you've lost your blue. I think it's time you take back your halo. It's been so long, where is your heart now? I'll be there for you, won't you show me how? Don't look back now. Don't look back now. Angel, where are your wings? Can you fly and be set free? Did you lose them when you left your place in heaven for me? Angel, where are your wings? Can you fly and be set free? Did you lose them when you left your place in heaven? Angel, where are your wings? Can you fly and be set free? Oh, did you lose them when you left your place in heaven for me?
The SplatterTribe Show on No Budget Radio. That was some Black Gold live with Angel.
I love seeing those guys, man.
That was live at the previous show I did, and it was cool, man. I got some really cool songs.
They're really good.
They are, and like, I mean, it was probably 3 years ago that they came on the show, so they're young.
Yeah, they are.
I'm telling you, they were like I think in preschool when they came.
Vincent
on the
just
show.
turned 21 or 22.
I'm pretty sure it's like 12.
12.
No, but for real, he did, and like they came in. I think they were like seniors.
Yeah.
When they first came in, and they come in playing like this rock. Everybody's metal. Everybody's this and that.
They're pure rock. They're rock and roll.
Straight up, just rock.
And it's two people.
Yeah, and then they were just, they write about stuff that just is about just everyday whatever, having fun, enjoying yourself. You know what I mean? So I really like Black Gold.
You know what we haven't maybe said tonight?
What?
If I was an artist and had some new songs, how would I get them played on this podcast?
Well, I tell you, I don't know. And first, I don't know if this is a podcast or what it is. It's not a radio show. It's not a podcast.
What is it?
It's a.
How would you classify this?
Well, it's on
besides
like
fucking fun?
when it airs, it's on No Budget Radio, which is an online internet radio station. So is it a podcast or? I mean, I play it later, but I don't know what it is. But anyway,
it's a fun time.
What was the question?
I forgot.
How would they send their music?
Yes.
Who invited her?
I don't know, man, but I'm glad they did. Because, all right, I'll tell you how you send your music, Leslie.
Okay.
If you have music to send, it's really easy. I mean, you got to do an email.
Yeah.
I mean, I would give my physical address, and you could mail me a cassette tape.
Like that one letter for July 4th?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Anyway, but we'll talk about that at a later date. Yeah. But what you do is you send your music. MP3. Preferably, it makes my life easier if it's in MP3. If it's not, and it's digital, I can convert it. It just makes my life easier to not have to convert it, because then you got to make sure your computer's like not downloading and not as.
He's just lazy.
It turns into like an hour. Trying to like just send me an MP3.
What else do? You can't cook. You can't clean. You can't do shit.
I dig it, bro.
Hey, I clean, man. Here's another thing.
He's like, hey, I clean.
Don't send 100 songs, because just send me like your 1 to 3 that you really want played. You know what I mean? So anyway, with your original question,
yes,
you go to Luie, TRIBE. That's Luie Tribe at Outlook.com. LUIE.
And that's where I would send my music to?
If somebody has music and they send it there, it'll get played. I mean, I might tell you I'm going to play it like this week, but if I don't, I'll play it next week.
Well, I had a guy
a little bit confused.
I had a guy text me and ask me if he could send some rap.
I don't care.
That's what I told him. We played on
earlier.
Yeah.
Y'all send me whatever you want. I don't care. I would play it at least once. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Twice, I don't know. It just depends. You got to be here when these episodes happen. I'm not responsible for not getting your music plays. I know the first song is down. After that, it just kind of goes where it goes, and it's just
the man on top of the hill.
Yeah, well, I mean it was yeah. What? No. It's cherry time, Mike.
Oh shit. Really?
It's cherry time.
Well, look, y'all can start it right with
No, it's we took your offering. Now it's time for you to take our offering.
Well, it's like the end is we kind of pushy.
Yeah, I know. But it's your time to take our offering.
All right, rock and roll, man. Dig.
Go ahead and talk. I'll get the cherries ready.
These things, I don't know. I've pretty much had them for 13 years.
Yeah,
13 years.
They've
been hanging on to them,
it's really not cherries. They just look like cherries, so I say that. No, I'm joking. We have like this seriously, it's a little moonshine bottle with cherries in it that was left here at a SplatterTribe basement show. Full. I got up in the morning and it was full and it was here. So we've
this is
tradition
like
is
project,
for everybody
dude.
to take a cherry.
It's like
cheers.
a science project, yo.
It's a cherry cheers, man. And I'm going to tell you before you do it, they're horrible. There's nothing.
I knew that was coming.
There's nothing good about
It's
it.
like medicine. You're like, I ain't
It is like, I'm telling you, it's like, it's just, there's nothing good about them at all. But Mike, that was like, never mind. I'm not going to get into this. Funny, but what we're going to do, that means everybody at home right now needs to go. This is cheers time. So grab whatever you have in the house, what kind of liquid you have. If you got cherries, you can get cherries because we're going to do cherries. So, like, whatever you have in the house. Everybody, we're going to give you time because nobody give me one. So, and I mean, I'm the host of the show, so I feel like I need at least.
That's who I forgot was you.
I'm sorry. I was just over here talking.
Hey, Glow's offering you a big one.
Yeah,
No, that's yours.
The big one, man.
Give him the big one.
I need my own. I'm not going to take somebody
one.
else's.
She didn't touch the
gotta
big
have
one.
one too, though.
She is going to have one, but you just get the big one.
Louis,
She didn't touch it.
Louis not been drinking like we've been drinking.
I know
You
it.
what I mean? So he can do the big one. You know what I mean?
Don't forget y'all in my house. You don't know what I was doing before you got here.
I don't want no Louis.
All right.
You know how rare it is to have like 4 chicks in the house with cherries.
Does it?
That's
Oh, dig it. Hey,
That's
where's
rare.
The rim shot?
That's rare.
That's like a unicorn.
We're an hour 2. So
Yeah, man, you never gonna see it.
It's a fucking unicorn.
It's all right. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
If you don't know you're an hour 2, now you do.
Hey, look, hey, we have crossed over, man.
Yeah. All right. It's time for everybody. Whatever you got. I don't care what you got. You got to raise it high. Whatever you got. And I'll say it a million trillion times. Cheers, my friends, till this bullshit ends. Everybody raise them high. Cheers.
Dig it, brother.
Yeah. God, that's fucking nasty.
That take your breath. It's almost like gasoline. Yeah.
That's the guy that brought like the moonshine.
Ah, damn boy. Woo! Knit. I'm telling you, you ain't lying, man.
Did you say knit?
Hey, look, man, don't talk to you. Hey,
What the hell does that mean, man? Knit.
Okay, like Easy Rider. You never seen Easy Rider, old Jack Nicholson, man? Every time he take a drink of liquor, man, he was a drunk, he was a lawyer, he'd go, knit, and he'd say something random, like, he'd go, Indians, or chickens, or some bullshit like that, you know? If you've never seen Easy Rider, pick it up, man. I'm telling you, it's saying, man, what happens to old boy, but he's funny as fuck.
That was Jack Nicholson's first movie ever, is what I was told.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Easy Rider?
Yeah.
Hey, I loved it, dude. He played a small part, but he was good, you know what I mean?
Jack Nicholson's awesome, man.
He wore that fucking helmet, football helmet. He asked him what kind of motorcycle helmet he had, and he didn't have one, but he had a football helmet with no mask on. So that's what the fuck he wrote, you know. He won't go across country, man. He's going to New Orleans, you know.
All right, it's time for somebody to ask somebody a question while I figure out the next song. Don't leave the worst thing.
Mike's sentimental motherfucker. I love him. You hear me? Like, he's got good questions. Go ahead, Mike.
God, I told you can't do this.
Yeah,
He does it every time. You should be ready. Have your questions.
But he does it in an hour too. That's what's fucked up. Huh?
Sorry, I'm holding over things.
Don't.
Man, this show's starting to suck, ain't it? I thought that I was going to make this show better, but I don't know what happened. All right, take 2. All right, show still sucks. Thank you all for sticking around. I'm just going to do my own thing here while I figure out a song because nobody wants to talk to anybody. Everybody got shy.
I will talk to somebody. Hey, look, check this. I got a question, man. Like, there's some ladies in the room, man. Like, what'd y'all think about the music today? Hold on, I'll spin this mic around. Hold on, check it.
Well, this is the first time I've actually heard any of your music, and I'm very impressed. I really like it a lot.
I'm gonna be singing that shit in my shower.
Yeah.
Seriously.
We need video proof.
Got you.
She's like, I got you.
Like, legitly.
We'll exchange numbers later.
Hey, I want to say I appreciate you and thank y'all for hanging out with us and doing this with us, man. Louie, thank you and Mike for letting me come up do our thing. You know what I mean? I sure appreciate it. You know what I mean? And thank y'all very much. You know what I mean? It's nice to hear what other people say because, like I said, my old lady tells me all the time, man, okay, it sounds good or it don't, you know. So it's different to hear somebody else.
So have you like told him, hey, that sucks?
Because like I said, I don't go play a lot of places as of right now. I've been writing music, trying to get things to sell when I go play music, you know. So people go, you know, because people ask me, you know what I mean, where can I get this, that, and this? So I'm trying to get everything worked together. And like I said, and I got another song here I might play. I don't know. We'll try maybe here in a few. And
I do want to say something though.
Okay.
You're thanking us, but I want to say thank you for creating the music that we can enjoy, like really.
And connect to, and it sounds good.
Yeah.
And I need to get a CD because I think my fiance would really like it too. It's more of the old country type.
So I want to ask you, man.
Oh, now you want to ask a question. Good God, man. I'm glad you had enough time to figure that one out. You all totally interrupted me 15 minutes ago with my question.
The wires aren't connecting right now, okay? So does it hurt your feelings when she says, no, that just don't get it?
Honest to God,
you're a soft-hearted guy, dude. I can tell.
Yeah, man. Like,
and you,
like,
I mean,
I try to be a sweet guy. Like that's who I am. Like I'm soft about it. And when she tells me it doesn't sound good, it makes me furious.
Does it?
Like it makes me the maddest. Like I'm like, well, I'll write it better then. Well, I'll fucking play it better then. You better tighten the fuck up because I'm fixing to fucking come. You know, I'm fixing. You know,
but you change
and
it.
You
change it.
And time it's done. Like when I play it for somebody, like I have these songs you guys have heard today that nobody else has heard. Like. People go, yeah, man, that sounds good, and I feel confident. Like my old lady.
But how many times do I make you redo it?
Has never. Oh my God, let me tell you something about sore fingers. Luie, you play guitar, brother.
I try to.
Let me tell you something
often.
about just like miserable on. And like this morning, I knew I was coming here. Like this was exciting for me.
Is your fingers hurting right now?
Like I got this morning. Whenever I talked to you this morning, I was like, I'm practicing right now. You know, I was already fucking like, oh my God, you know, like make sure you're right. You know,
I love that shit.
And I got one more song I would like to play if I got enough time.
That's cool, man.
If you guys got enough time, like I said, I want to try it out on you and tell me what you think. You know what I mean?
Let's hold it. Let's hold it.
You wait. You just
we
tell
got
me when.
Let's go a little later in the show with it.
Good. I'm glad we got some time still.
Or do you want to play it now? Are you good?
Yeah, man.
All right. I'll tell you what we're gonna do.
No, you might want to play it now, man.
Yeah. We're gonna play some Daniel Must Get Home right now.
Better not say it's home or a set in stone, and you don't want down on your boy. It don't come off with soap, singed to the bone. It's bad enough just being lost. It's even worse away from home. Miles from home, you're a while from home. It's bad enough just being lost. Get home. Send it on down the road. Better take that on. Keep on running on it, boy, and you just might be running home, scared and alone. It's bad enough just being lost. It's even worse away from home, and you're miles from home. You're a while from home. Just being lost. Get home.
All right. Well. disappears. And if the audio sucks, the audio sucks. I'm having to do this on my own, and I'm not a professional. All right. About the time in your tangled webs. Let's talk about the things that you say you said. Let's talk about them once and we'll put them to bed. Let's talk about the things that you say you said. Let's talk about the truth in your 9 lives. Let's talk about the things that you hide inside. Let's talk about the way that you say goodbye. Let's talk a bitter taste of a swallowed pride. Let's talk about the truth. Tell the truth. Open this up. Talk about you and pretend like I'm not here. Let's talk about the way you no longer try. Let's talk about the way that you feel inside. Let's talk about the things that'll make us cry. Let's talk about the way that I feel inside. Let's talk about the things you don't want to hear. Let's talk about the things that'll keep you near. Let's talk about the things that you love and fear. Let's lay them on the table and let's lay them right here. Let's talk about the truth. Tell the truth. Open this up, please. Let's talk about you and pretend like I'm not here. Let's talk about the truth, tell the truth, open disappear. Let's talk about you and pretend like I'm not here. Let's talk about the truth, tell the truth, open disappear. Let's talk about you up until you're not here. 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 The SplatterTribe Show.
You got it.
On No Budget Radio, right here on a Thursday night. Every Thursday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Right here on No Budget Radio. You're going to get the best 2 hours of No Budget Radio. And then you got Axe and Dookie next, man.
Who?
Nah, they awesome. They do like
they
a very
are.
heavy.
I mean, yeah.
It's like a heavy.
Different.
Yeah, it's awesome, man. Look, it's, I love Duke and Axie. I said Duke and Axie. That's hilarious. Dookie and Axe, but Liquid Encouragement is coming up next. They still haven't answered our challenge.
I
That's
know.
why
I
wanna
don't
keep
think they're
picking on
going
them,
to, man.
They don't even listen. You're gonna.
I even got a hurt finger.
This show, he did. He held that finger up so long.
I did.
Like
see?
something hit it. Yeah. Here's
It's
the
my
thing.
middle
Like,
finger.
listen to the first 5 minutes. They're not going to talk about us because they're scared.
Yeah. They
You
talk
gotta
about
at
the
least listen
virus.
to that. First 10 minutes.
Yeah.
If it's the first 15 and they talk anything, you got to seriously let us know. But they're not going to because they won't even acknowledge us.
No, they don't.
They like I listen and they don't even acknowledge. They're like, "Hey, what's going on with you?"
Let's
this
talk
week?"
about the virus. Social distancing.
They do, man. It's bad, but all right. We played some music.
What was that last song we
The
heard?
last song was my song.
Yes.
Till the Truth Disappears.
Yes.
Played that because I'm telling you, because
been a
Kissing
day.
Aphrodite.
It's been a day.
Jamie Leese and Michael Moody. I lost a bet. I still don't believe I lost a bet, but I haven't got to really write them down as they're going. Did anybody see you?
Counted them.
You are just saying that.
With the 15th song.
You're just saying that because you know her and him, and you're just defending them.
No.
Did you write them down?
I didn't have to write them down. I held my fingers up.
Everybody tells me I lost. I probably did lose. I'm just.
Everything, we're stuck at 14.
Yeah, and then they never got the next one. Nonetheless, I mean, I made good with my bet.
You did. You did.
I made, and I didn't lose, Brandon.
I hear it.
I mean, that's somebody's phone. Mike's over there like shocking the world with whatever he's doing because it's.
Well, my daughter's calling me, man.
Is that what it is? Is it a phone call?
Yeah.
Oh well, no. You take it.
I am.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what that sounds. I'm figuring out why I have this static. It took a couple weeks to realize it was like a phone near the table where this stuff is.
A lot of stuff
And then
going
it just
on.
everything. Yeah, it's weird, man. It's been complicated, Brandon.
I hear that, brother. You know what I'm saying? I hear that, man. I believe you, Luie. Like I said, I believe you. Everything you said, I believe you.
I mean, the first show happened. Here's for real. The first show happened, and then the world got really weird.
It did for a while there, man. It was tight, man. It was real tight.
I mean, it still is compared to those.
That's right, man.
Yeah, but anyway.
We live in the woods, so we don't hear much of it. Like
I
I said.
live
So
back in the
nothing's really
woods, you
changed.
see.
You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
other than I
yeah.
can't go down to the store and talk to somebody without talking through glass. Like other than that, like,
That's the truth, man.
That's
We
it.
got to get used to like talking to glass.
But look,
like we're all
beforehand-
like criminals.
Yeah.
Like talking to whoever's visiting us.
I feel like I'm going to the bank everywhere I go.
Yeah,
Does that make
I know.
sense? Does that make sense?
Except for you can wear a mask in the bank.
But yeah, I know, right? You know what I'm saying?
Where did that come from?
A year ago, man, it'd been bad. You know what I mean? But now it's what you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. But we've somebody asked somebody a question for a second.
I just think he's itching to play.
What are you gonna play?
Let's talk a minute. Like, I do got one to play.
No, we're not talking. You got to play it now. What are you playing?
So tell us a little bit about your hometown, man, and what you do out there.
Well, see, my hometown is Glasgow, Kentucky.
Hey, quit sliding that 5 over, man. It's like
No,
no, I was just joking. Go ahead. Your hometown's Glasgow, Kentucky.
My hometown's Glasgow, Kentucky.
Yeah. What goes on in Glasgow, Kentucky?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't live there anymore. I lived there till I was 15, man.
Where do you live now? Without your address.
And then I moved to Greensburg, Kentucky.
How far is that
that's
from
where
Glasgow?
I live now. That's right. From here?
No, from Glasgow.
Yeah, 45 minutes.
45 minutes?
Yeah.
How far is it from here to there, or there to here?
From our house to y'all is probably about 45 minutes.
45 minutes. So
Yeah,
you're 45 minutes away from everything.
Something like that. Yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
no, that's cool. That's cool.
45 minutes away from everything.
Yeah, dude, that is as outlaw country song as I've ever heard in my life. I'm 45 minutes away from everything. Let's do it right now. Start playing something.
He does have a song that he has not finished called "My $40 Guitar."
Yeah, man.
And it's the first guitar he wrote, "Searching On," and all the.
I got you. I feel that.
Yeah, so I don't know how everybody else grew up, but like I didn't start out playing this Fender guitar.
Yeah, no,
like you know what I mean. Like I couldn't afford nothing like this. You know what I mean. I still can't really to this day, but I played on a $40 Johnson, man.
Well, then how'd you get that one?
My little brother, man.
You don't ask musicians questions on how they get their instruments, man.
But this was a good one. Like I said,
they get them.
My little brother, man, he bought me this because I played, like I said, that first record. I wrote that first record on the Black Johnson guitar that I had, and it was given to me, and it traveled all over the place with me whenever I moved around and stuff. But I got this for Christmas one year, and it's the first real guitar I ever got in my whole life. You know
That
what I
one
mean?
is?
Yeah, like this
Oh,
one here.
so that one goes back too, right?
And then my old lady trumps it last year and goes and buys me a big, nice hollow body Guild electric guitar. And, you know,
Damn you for
we're
that.
riding in Cadillacs
That is-
now. You know what
that
I'm
is
saying?
some
Like, but
bullshit.
I used to have to shave down frets and cut it this way and pull it, you know, and you know.
I can't believe she did that. That
Because
is
I
just
play sloppy fucking guitar, so I got to make it sound good somehow. You
I would
know?
rather listen to that than I would have electric, dude.
And that's what a lot of people tell me, because I play some electric stuff and this, that, and this, but I don't get as many as good a feedback, I guess you'd say.
Well, you're talking to the guy that's going to agree with you on that one.
You know what I mean? So the acoustic stuff really does get you further. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, like I said, we used to have that band, and it was in your face, like slide guitars, like it was drums, bass. It was loud, you know, and sometimes it turns people off, to be honest with you.
You know what I like about acoustic? Is
it's more intimate.
Here's the thing, like,
know?
and seriously, this year shit has got crazy, right?
Yeah.
Shit could get crazy at some
Oh,
point when you don't have
might
electric.
not be, yeah, you never
but you
know,
can still play an
man.
acoustic and sing a song. You can still play acoustic and write a song, and it's still going to sound like it did. That's why I like acoustic. I could play acoustic anywhere in the stinking world.
Yeah, man.
At any time.
Well, we stopped and eat before we come here, man. And I thought about opening the van door and just sitting in Wendy's parking lot and just practicing
what's
because
wrong
I
with
was
that?
coming here, you know.
Dude.
And I thought, well, I'm afraid they'd run me off.
No, you would have had a crowd.
You know
It
what
would
I'm
just
saying?
look funny because they'd be 6
You
feet
know,
apart,
so,
man.
So
You'd see through
sometimes
everybody,
it's
but they would
okay, and
still do
sometimes
it.
it's not, you know.
You would
so.
defy social distancing, man.
Yeah, and that's what I thought would happen. Like the police would end up showing up because
Because they can only be 6 feet from you.
Hey, look, how they supposed to arrest me?
Right,
I'm a big
just-
guy, but I believe I can move fast enough as long as you got to keep 6 feet.
6 foot,
You know what
man.
I'm saying?
6 feet.
At where I come from, it's not a crime, but in E-Town here, it's a crime. It's a crime, and I'm not going to pay for a permit to sing you a song I wrote. I'm just not gonna pay you. I'm sorry.
You could come here
you know,
and sing it.
Yeah, for free, man.
I think you should sing a song because we got 20 minutes left on this show now.
Rock and roll.
And I think it's time for you to sing another song.
I could do it for you.
All right, Mike, you got to adjust the mic.
But how would you have it?
I mean, this is the way professional people do it too.
Yeah. Dookie and Ox, take note.
All right, drink here. Let me get my stuff together.
What you got in your drink, man?
No, it's just Sprite, man. I've cut it off. I
Sprite?
got shit to do later.
Let me
You know?
cut your mic off.
I got shit to do later. You know? I got one here, man. Is it all right to go ahead, Luie, and talk about it?
You do what you want to do, man.
All right, this one here, and I'm gonna run through it. And if I flub it up, man, I'm so sorry.
Don't
You hear
ever
me?
say that. We'll never know.
Because I like this song, but whenever I took it to the producer, he told me, rewrite it. It don't make no sense to me. But the song to me is about the music business, is what it's called. And the name of the song is called Music Woman, and that's what it means to me. And when it refers to Whiskey River, yeah, it refers to Willie Nelson, but it also refers to, like, sometimes you can be overtook by something. You see what I'm saying? Like it can, you know what I'm saying? Like you can, and I write, like I said, I write my songs from my heart, and I write my songs about things that are real. I don't lie about nothing. I don't make it up and say I got this and I got that and I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
That's why it's easy to become a fan.
And well, I appreciate that, Mike. I surely do. You hear me? And I wrote this one here because I feel like it's not moving fast enough. I'm gonna die before it ever turns into anything. But they say whenever you die, though, Luie, that you blow the fuck up. Yes, that's what they say, bro. Like it's it. That's whenever you like.
That's how I die.
That's it. That's it. All right.
Two different ways.
Either way, brother. That's exactly right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to do this song here. It's called Music Woman.
Oh, sorry.
and if I mess it up, man, I'm sorry, man. Shut up, Mike. You don't give me a trust. You're trying to Whiskey River makes me shiver. Little green don't make me mean. Play these songs I deliver. That music woman's got a hold. I've been high, I've been low. Had some women that had to go. This music business is mighty slow. Waiting to hear it on the radio where that Whiskey River makes me shiver. Little green don't make me mean. I play these songs I deliver. That music woman's got a hold of me. I've been down, I've been out. Play my music over the map. Sometimes feels like a trap. That music woman won't let me out. That Whiskey River makes me shiver. little green don't make me mean. Play these songs, I need a little music woman's got a hold of me.
All right.
I moved the kid right in the middle, like my lips beat my brains out. I'm sorry. Yeah, my moved the kid.
Hey, by the way, you got the mic, dude.
Do I? Yeah. Still got the mic?
It's our show now.
I dig it. Hey, it's hour 2, man. You're just down for whatever comes out right now. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
almost, hour 2's almost over.
Really? Rock and roll.
Getting right on big stay on like trying to talk me.
God, who invited her?
She just like,
God.
Keyboard Cat, Hamilton the Pug, and Toast Meets World. These are some of the internet's most beloved pets. And they all have one thing in common. Their stories started in a shelter. Start your story. Adopt a dog or cat today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org to find a pet near you. Training that pet to play the keyboard, that's optional. Start a story. Adopt a shelter or rescue pet today. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Okay, what are you wearing right now? Nothing. That's right. So mommy's gonna teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F. Face drooping. A. Arm weakness. S. Speech difficulty. T. Time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
The storks are bringing me a baby brother! We can do this together!
All right, let's go!
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What?
Oh my gosh, you don't know!
I know!
You don't! Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No! Making sure your child is in the right car seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
I will rock this!
You will rock this!
To know for sure that your child is in the right car seat for their age and size, visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
Cool. Very cool.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Okay, what are you wearing right now?
Nothing.
That's right. So mommy's gonna teach you how to dress yourself. Underwear always comes first, name tag at the back, then pants, then shirt. Get the first button in the right hole or you have to start all over. Socks going first, then shoes, right on right, left on left. With shoelaces, just take the ends, cross them over, switch the loops, the rabbit goes down the hole, pull tight, and you're left with bunny ears. Got it? Why are your pants on your head?
Most parenting is hard to do in just 2 minutes. But 2 minutes twice a day making sure they brush their teeth is easier, and it could help save them from a lifetime of tooth pain. Visit 2min2x.org to find out more. A message from the Partnership for Healthy Mouths, Healthy Lives, and the Ad Council.
This message is for all of you sitting in the passenger seat. And apologies if it gets a little uncomfortable. But how does it feel to be at the mercy of someone who thinks a random text is more important than your life? Someone who takes their eyes off the road while speeding along in a 3-ton hunk of steel. Freaky, right? Well, why not just ask them to stop? Or better yet, volunteer to text for them. It might be a little awkward, but believe me, you'll live.
Learn more at stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
We are live outside the home of Joe and Rosie Goddard, where a pretty big tickle fight broke out just minutes ago. Sources say their father instigated the laughter. Let's go inside for a comment. Apparently, they have no comment. Dads, let this be a reminder that it only takes a moment to make a moment. Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
How's it going?
I'm having a stroke.
Are you going to shake my hand?
I'm having a stroke.
Wow, you're not even moving your arm.
I'm having a stroke.
When someone is having a stroke, they may not be able to say it with words, but their body language will tell you loud and clear. Look for FAST. F. Face drooping. A. Arm weakness. S. Speech difficulty. T. Time to call 911 immediately. Know the sudden signs. Spot a stroke fast. Visit strokeassociation.org. Brought to you by the American Stroke Association and the Ad Council.
Hold on, wait a minute. Is
Is that on? I think
I don't know.
Check.
I think it's on. Let's do it.
I live at the end of the road, where you don't come after dark. I like to drink a little moonshine whiskey and pick my old guitar. I get up at daybreak and I work till after dawn. I walk behind a mule and sweat just like a dog. When the weekend comes, I stretch my legs just like a frog. I collect up my coins and I dress real nice. I pour a little moonshine whiskey in a glass on top of some ice. Make my way down Main Street and disappear into the night. Sitting at a bar and my head feels just right. This dark-haired beauty slid right up by my side. Listen here. Said, take me home with you. I'll be your Bonnie to your Clyde. Well, woke up this morning and the sun was shining bright. That dark-haired beauty stared me straight in the eyes. Set up and said, that'll be $125 for the night.
I love that song, dude. I love that song, dude. I could have sang the whole thing with you, but I was keeping quiet.
That's a hard song to play, man.
That's a hard song to keep quiet to.
Oh, man.
Jeez.
All right. The SplatterTribe show on No Budget Radio. We are coming to an end tonight. It has been an awesome night. And
funnest show I've done, man.
Appreciate you.
That was, what did we just listen to, Mike? Who was that?
125, Brandon Cox.
Brandon Cox has been in here
From the
with us
backwoods.
all night long, playing music, and everything he's played has been fire.
Yes.
Fire.
Enjoying it very much.
Yes, and what a night. It's been a cool night. I appreciate all y'all hanging out.
You don't have to leave after the show's over.
Well, I mean, it's 9 o'clock on a Thursday night. I
don't care.
It's actually not. It's
yeah, there's still daylight, dude.
What? All right. We're going to start next week's episode here in just a minute. Now, here's the deal. We've got somebody's phone. All right, no, it's Axe and Dookie. I hate those guys. I hate those guys, man.
I do too.
Oh my God! You need to write a song called "I Hate Axe and Dookie." I hate them, motherfucker. Nah, don't do that. That'd be horrible. We don't want to do that.
Cool dudes,
yeah, they're all right. Yeah. They're all right. They're coming up next.
They got a pretty good show comes up next.
Yeah, they're coming up next.
Yeah, the struggle.
Here's what's cool is
we encourage your liquid encouragement.
Yeah, there's shows called in Liquid Encouragement.
We encourage it all show long.
We're the best segue to Liquid Encouragement that they could possibly have.
Yes.
And it's a true story. But I'm just praying right now because this is recorded on a Wednesday.
She
and
called
I'm praying
she's not wearing a mask. Who invited her?
We're going to get hate mail. We're going to get hate mail. Quit. Anyway, all right. We've got 5 minutes left. You got like a 2-minute song in you? When I get to it, support local music, support local art, support local business. Take care of yourselves from the ground up, and the sky will never be the limit. You do that by supporting yourselves. You support yourselves by supporting local. And now it's time for Brandon to play us out. Yes. Wait, you got like 4.5 minutes. If you don't get done, we'll talk more.
Yeah. All right, rock and roll, man.
All right, let's do it.
I'll play the very first song that I ever wrote, and it's called "Searching." Yeah, I'm searching for a train. Searching, Lord, I'm searching for a train. Hey, you think I'd learn something now, Lord? Hell, I ain't learned a thing. Hell, I got this mean old lady, y'all. No. Wants a diamond ring. Yeah, I got this mean old lady, y'all. Wants a diamond ring. Hey, you think I'd learn something now, Lord? Hell, I ain't learned a thing. Gonna leave this old town, gonna hop a train. Gonna leave this old town, gonna hop a train. Hey, you think I'd learn something now, Lord? Hell, I ain't learned a thing. I pray for the sun to shine, all it's done is rain. Yeah, I pray for the sun to shine, all it's done is rain. Hey, you think I'd learn something now, Lord? Hell, I ain't learned a thing. When I get out of this town, I'm gonna change. When I get out of this town, I'm gonna change. Hell, I might learn something now, Lord, but I'll always be the same. Hell, I might learn something now, Lord, but I'll always be the same.
Yeah!
All right, we've got about 2 minutes left. I'm sorry. I'm so professional. That was awesome, dude. You have kicked ass tonight. I don't care how the audio sounds on anything. If you were here, he kicked ass.
Yeah.
I can't vouch for what I've done, but
he done his part.
He done his part. He did.
I think you gave some new fans, brother.
He did his part, and it's been awesome.
Oh, can I support my Facebook?
Yes, dude. We got 2 minutes, dude.
Can I spot check right now?
You do whatever you need.
So check me out on Facebook. It's Brandon Cox, man. It used to be Death Row Dixie, and yes, you can still like Death Row Dixie's page, and you will still see my stuff. But my stuff is called Brandon Cox, and it's me. You'll know as soon as it shows up, it's me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can check out all my shit, man. And I do it right in my front room most of the time because that's the only way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have not found a better way to get it, to make a good video
than
cool
doing the basement too.
Yeah, well, I love the basement, man. And it's my first time here, man. I sure appreciate you letting me come.
It's your first time here, but not your first time here because you've rocked this stage.
You kicked this, you played here before,
man. This little stage that we have right here.
I have jammed here before. You're exactly right.
You tore the stage up home.
And it will happen again.
Yes.
It will happen again.
It
happened tonight.
It did tonight, but not like that was a lot of people.
No. Yeah, man.
Fuck social distance.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
like I said, when I was a kid, they say get it and get over it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you what.
That's it. If they made this much fuss about the flu, we'd be worried about it. Until they make this much fuss about the flu, I ain't worried about it. I am sorry for the people that have lost their lives, and I'm sorry for those things, but I'm not sorry for the fact that we don't want to be cooped up like chickens. And we want to just go on and get our life on with. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we're done with it. You know what I'm saying? Let it be done. If you don't
got
catch
35 seconds. Everybody say goodbye in your own way. Come on.
Yeah, Luie, thank you for letting me come see you tonight.
Come on. Everybody has got to yell as loud as they can here when I say it. I want to get in trouble by the neighbors.
Yes.
We've got, all right. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh my Lord, that was so loud.